and let's fix a burn hole. Okay folks, here's the scenario. We have a seat cover, it's got a burn right here, and it's very close to this stitch line, whether it's 2 panels or it's just a stitch line. We're going to use it, and we're going to sew this burn into the fabric, and we're going to do that over here with the half that I have made some marks and some holes so you can follow as I do this. For this video today, I'm going to use white thread as a training exercise to help show the thread, and you can see and follow where I'm going. To determine how long a piece of thread you'll need to cut from your spool, you want to go 3 to 4 times longer than the length that you're going to sew. You do not want to end up short with thread, and it makes it very difficult. So there's 1, 2, 3, I'm going to go 3.5 right there. I'm going to cut my thread, and I'm going to take and I'm going to run it right along the groove in the piece of foam a couple times, coating the thread with some beeswax. That's going to give the thread a good grip on the material and my hands. It's going to make the job a lot easier. For this demonstration, I'm going to use a bigger needle than normal. Again, just so it's easy for you to follow as I go. So I'm going to loop my needle through the hole. If you look down here, I created a green mark. I've also punched holes everywhere, so again you could follow. I'm going to go in the green hole, and I'm going to come under the material, in between the foam and the material, and I'm going to pierce right out at my first hole, which is at the very beginning of the seam. I'm also going to tie a knot in the tail of the thread, just like that. Roll around my finger, loop it around till I get a knot or an anchor, so that it sticks right there. Now, I'm going to do a pattern of crossing over from each side of the seam and move down, grab this burn hole, and come into the end and end it. So I'm up, facing up. I'm going to go across the seam, perpendicular, and I'm going to pierce just behind my thread, which is perpendicular. So now I'm going at a bit of an angle, and I'm going to come up on the same side of the stitch. I'm sorry, on the same side of the seam. And I'm going to go up and come back out. I've come up from this side. I'm going to go perpendicular across the seam, lay my thread there. I'm going to mark a spot with my eye just behind the thread, right in my hole that I've created. I'm going to pierce down and then immediately run underneath the material above the foam and come up my next hole. And gently pull. You don't need to pull it tight, you could leave it loose. Once I'm back up, I go across again, perpendicular, locate that hole just behind, and pierce into it. Go underneath the fabric above the foam, come up my next hole. Okay? Back up, come across, pierce just behind the thread, which is perpendicular, and come up the next hole. Come up, don't pull, come across, perpendicular, just above that thread line, pierce, go under, across, and back up. Cross, perpendicular, directly across, run just behind the thread line, pierce, and go up underneath and up the next hole. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches. I'm going to take a rod, and if you have our cloth kit, it's one of the pins that holds in the lids. I'm going to take a rod like this. I'm going to lay it underneath these threads, under these stitches. I'm going to pull directly back towards my belly, and I'm going to pull the rod out as I go, as it tightens, and you'll see it tightens up my stitch line. Okay? And I will continue across, behind, pierce. As I'm doing this, I'm coming out wider on this side of my seam so I can grab this burn hole and get it inside the seam to hide it.
It doesn't matter what I say, as long as I sing with inflection that makes you feel love coming. Some inner truth of best reflection, but I'll trade nothing so far.
Okay, I'm nearing my end here. Okay, I've closed it all together. And the reason why I see all the lines is because I actually punched holes in the fabric, or I burned holes in the fabric. You won't see that when I do this side. So we're at the end. So as I'm nearing the end, and you'll see the red dot that I've created. We're also stitching way inside this stitch, or this seam, so you can't see what we're doing anymore. So I'm going to spread it out a little bit. I'm going to take this last stitch here, okay, and I'm going to cross this last hole, and I'm going to come up and pierce out the red hole, all while I'm holding this tight. I don't want to let this loose, okay, until now. Let that loose. Now, you're going to want to go and spread this out. You want to go back in and pierce a little bit of that fabric, or even a piece of the thread going across that stitch, or that part of the red dot. You're going to pull that tight. Tie it. You're going to go back in the red hole, and you're going to come out anywhere over here a couple inches away from the stitch. Pierce that through. With the blade away from the fabric, pull this tight so that when you cut it, the thread goes back underneath. And that would be done. It's all secure and stitched up.